Alright, good morning mga ka-wari, and welcome to episode 1 of our podcast, Sawari Ko. Ayan, today's episode is about self-love. I am Mark, and
I'm Edgar. For short, Egay.
Ayan,
Okay,
okay.
magandang umaga mga kawari at kawari makoy. Welcome po sa ating first episode ng ating podcast. Okay, sit
ang
back
saya,
and
diba?
relax
May episode
lang.
1 na tayo.
Yeah, oo nga.
Yay!
O, inom-inom muna kayo dyan ha. Inom-inom ng kape habang nakikinig kayo para medyo relax lang tayo. Okay.
Oh, correct. Ako nga, nag-minom ako ng oatmeal. Oh, di ba? Just so you know, guys, it's 8 in the morning. We are recording here. 8 in the morning. So, malamig-lamig naman ng konti. So, okay. Ayos. So, ang topic, diba, self-love?
Yeah, self-love. Kaya kailangan mag-breakfast muna tayo. Isa sa mga manifestations.
Manifestations ang ang self-love ay pag-breakfast? Ganun
Yes, kasi giving importance sa sa health mo eh.
Talaga?
Di ba? Self-love na rin yun.
Ay, pero totoo yan. Sige, we're getting ahead of ourselves, pero it's actually true na you want to give regard to yung sarili mong di ba, your own well-being.
Yes, kasama yan.
Right. O sinasabi nila before, di ba, na na ang tawag doon, yung breakfast pwede namang i-skip. Parang ganon. Ewan ko, pwede ba i-skip talaga? Sa'yo, ini-skip mo ba breakfast mo?
Depende, pero dapat hindi eh. Pero yung iba kasi yung intermittent eh.
O nga, before I forget, hindi po kami mga expert, okay? Hindi tayo experts sa mga ganitong field. Hindi po kami mga doktor. Kami po ay mga music teachers. Mga music teachers na nagpa-podcast, di ba? Tungkol sa self-love. Ayos.
Yeah.
Pero, yun nga, like what I was saying, you have to listen to yung pa rin, your doctors, ganyan. Kami, we're just speaking out of what we hear, out of our experiences. So lang, just so you know, hindi naman na po kami mga bata. So medyo may alam na rin kami tungkol sa mga bagay-bagay.
Sa tagal ba naman ng panahon, marami na tayong natutunan sa buhay-buhay.
Marami na rin kaming natutunan, di ba? Pero again, please, ang tawag doon, you have to consult your yung mga kilala yung mga experts.
Yeah.
Okay. Do not take our word for yung mga like wag mag-breakfast and all. Hindi, pero sa akin kasi, self-love in a way is also taking care of yourself, 'di ba? So, not for me not eating breakfast. I don't eat heavy breakfast sa totoo lang. Ano lang ako, painom-inom lang ng mga oats, drink na may oats, ganyan. Others naman, 'di ba, they drink water, 2 glasses of water agad kasi para daw ma-activate yung body nila, mga ganyan. Coffee yung iba, no? Yung iba coffee. Pero, yun nga parang it's very subjective. What is good for your well-being for you?
Yeah.
Diba? Is also self-love. Pero, sige, let's rewind a little bit and talk about, let's look at self-love. What is self-love? Yeah.
Self-love, yes. Ano ba yung self-love?
Lagi mo kasing maririnig yan self-love. Love yourself. Yun di ba?
Love
yourself.
It's the love of self daw o pagmamahal mo sa sarili. Yeah. Giving parang high regard sa sa happiness mo, no?
Oo.
Sa happiness. I think, oo. Ayun.
Pero tignan natin to ha. Self-love defined as love of self or regard for one's own happiness or advantage. Yan, di ba? According to Wikipedia. May iba-ibang views diyan. Gautama Buddha and Buddhism believe that the desires of the self are the root of all evil. Loko. However, sabi dito, this is balanced with karuna. Paano mo i-pronounce yan? Or compassion. Nababalance daw ng compassion yun. Sa Hindu. Yan. Sa Hindu, Arishada, Vargas. Well, may Vargas. Our short-term self-benefiting pursuits that are ultimately damaging. Kapag may pride, this include yung pride, di ba? Makikita mo yung mga balance dito. Confucianism values society over the self.
Yeah.
Okay, so mas pina-value nila ang ibang tao kesa sa sarili. Si Aristotle, about self-love, ano ba to? Sinasabi niya. That people who love themselves to achieve unwarranted personal gain are bad. To achieve unwarranted personal gain.
Right.
Diba? Kapag you're doing it just for your own personal gain, that's a little bit something that you have to expound, no? Pero tignan natin mamaya. Baka masagot natin yung bagay-bagay.
Parang ano to no? Ang antonym nito parang vanity or selfishness. Parang ganun. Pwede.
Antonym, no? Yung
Kabaligtaran.
Yung kabaligtaran. Hindi ko masabing kabaligtaran siya eh. Hindi ko masabing kabaligtaran ng vanity or ano yung isa?
Selfishness?
It can, if you do it improperly, it can be be selfish eh.
Tama.
So I don't think it's an antonym. I think it's more of an extreme. 'Di ba remember? Kasi like what my friend says, si Ayan. Strike a balance. Yan lagi mo maririnig sa kanya. Strike a balance. Well, which is actually very resounding. Kaya ko siya kinote dito kasi he always reminds us about that, to strike a balance in everything. So for example, dito sa self-love, kailangan mag-strike ka din ng balance. Kasi kapag hindi mo na-strike yung balance, it can lead to being selfish or vanity yung sa sinabi mo.
Oo nga.
Di ba yung si Jesus, sabi niya, he prioritized the loving of God and commanded the people to love others as you love yourself.
Yeah.
Di ba? Sinabi naman niya yun na the greatest commandment is to love God with all of your heart, your soul, your mind, and your strength. And the second commandment is to love your neighbor as yourself. So, nandito ngayon yung argument na yun na parang paano mo ilalove ang ibang tao kung hindi mo naman love ang sarili mo. Diba? Or what will you give if you don't have?
Oo nga. Paano nga ba yun?
Yun nga eh. So, ibig sabihin, you have to also put high regard sa sarili mo.
Correct.
Diba? Na what is good for you? Diba? Kasi, paano ka magbibigay sa ibang tao kung wala ka naman, kulang-kulang ka? Diba? Wala kang pagmamahal. Hindi mo mahal ang sarili mo. Anong pagmamahal ang ibibigay mo sa iba? Diba?
Right.
How are we confusing self-love with narcissism, or yun nga yung kabilang side of the spectrum? Ang mga narcissists, or pagka may narcissism ka, they exhibit a high level of self-esteem. Sobrang taas, 'di ba? Than the average person. Pero internally, they beat themselves up for their insecurities. So parang deep inside may insecurity, kaya nagiging ganun. Na parang on the outside parang masyado nagpapakita ng mataas na confidence, self-esteem.
Parang cover up.
Oo, parang cover up, no. Pero on the other hand, ang self-love, meron ding self-esteem. Pero they use their insecurities and flaws to be a better person. Diba? Hindi sila nagsa-siphon ng ang tawag dito ng attention or love or whatever from other people, or they don't mask it their insecurities out, but they give themselves a good level of esteem and use kung ano man yung flaws and insecurities nila to be better.
Tama.
Yun ang self-love. Okay? So, sana maintindihan ng mga tao yun. Ganun ang self-love. You become better. You train yourself. You do not want to stay na nasa parang na nakadapa ka lang. Di ba? Or hanggang dito lang level ako. Di ba? Self-improvement kasi is self-love eh.
Oo. Totoo yun. Pagka nag-enroll ka or meron kang kunyari nag-gym ka o nag-enroll ka sa isang something na madedevelop yung personality mo.
True.
Diba?
Like, di ba itong friend natin, si Jeffrey de la Cruz?
Oh, yun.
Diba, ng Quezon City.
Yeah.
Anong ginagawa niya? If you look at his page, puro ano siya, nag-aral siya ng mga languages, kumakain siya. Pinopost niya. Alam mo, pag nag-post nga siya ng pagkain, parang tuwan-tuwa siya, nakakain siya ng ganun. And ikaw, na nanonood, Facebook yun eh, nanonood. yung tinitignan mo yung post niya, you also feel encouraged, diba? And you feel like, wow, I wanna eat those, I wanna try this one out, diba? Parang you want to explore din. Kasi this guy is an adventurous person. And he also does gym, diba? He goes to the gym, and he tells people na you have to, diba? Yung parang, you work out, you have to improve your body. And that's what he does. Hindi siya nahihiya, he improves himself all the time. A classic example of self-love.
Hindi lang naman, lahat dinidevelop. Hindi, lahat ng aspect hindi lang naman siguro physical, lahat siguro. Mental, emotional, lahat yan, sign na meron kang self-love.
Totoo.
Or dinidevelop mo yung self-love.
Totoo, di ba?
Speaking of developing, paano ba dinidevelop ang self-love?
Paano dinidevelop ang self-love? Alam mo, very, very good topic. But we're running out of time. We are gonna talk about the development of self-love on our next episode 2. Watch out for that.
Yeah.
And before we end, mga ka-wari, we would greatly appreciate it if you don't forget to share, to like and subscribe our podcast. You can also watch us on Spotify, on Breaker, on Radio Public, PCA.st, right? And you can also check us out sa Facebook at facebook.com/sawariko. Also, good news, Ka-wari Egay, meron tayong YouTube. Yan. You can also listen to us on YouTube. I'm gonna send the link. I'm gonna post the link on Facebook so you can check it out. Syempre, it's a new channel, so you can also search Sawariko on YouTube. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, mga ka-wari. We're gonna see you next week for episode number 2 on our continuation of self-love. See ya. Mga ka-wari, thank you so much for listening and for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so we can update you on videos that we post. Thank you so much. See ya.